Right, Pati. Hi, everyone. Right, you all welcome to the grade 11 English medium maths class today. So we are now at the paper number 46. So that is the first paper. So now we are going to discuss the paper number 46. Okay, right. Now we will look into the paper number 46. So I have shared it with you. Okay, so this is the paper number 46 that we are going to discuss today. So everyone see to that paper, that is a standard paper which covers the whole first paper contents there, right? One by one, I will discuss the question. See to the paper now, right? Okay, right. Let's see to the answer here. First one. A man deposited rupees 2000 at an annual simple interest rate of 7% in a certain bank. What is the interest that he gets at the end of the first year? So they're asking that is annual simple interest, right? Which this much rate, and the deposited amount is rupees 2000. So now how to take? Just if he deposit 100 rupees, he get after 1 year 7 rupees as the interest. That the 7% simple interest means, right? So now if that's so, just multiply by rupees 2000. How much the interest they gain after end of first year? They asking the interest. Then two zeros been cancelled. Then 7 into 2, it becomes 14 and 0. So rupees 140 interest is charged for this 2000 deposit. Okay, right. Now find the factors of this 4x squared minus 25. So in factorizing, we check whether we have the common factors first. No common factors, 4 and 25. Then take the difference of squares. Now you feel that is like a difference of squares. How? So here 4 can be written as 2 squared x squared minus 25 can be written as 5 squared. Now difference of 2 squares is built up. So you can write 2x as 2x squared as 2x squared minus 5 squared. Okay, then difference of 2 squares, then what is the answer? Then you write 2x minus 5 into 2x plus 5. Okay, so this is the answer, final answer, 2x minus 5 into 2x plus 5. Okay, fine. So these are the factorize of this one. Right, question number 3. According to the information given in the figure, find the value of x. Now check. Here a triangle, so the interior angles are given, so they add up to 180. So you write x plus 2x plus 75 degree equal 180 degrees. Then x plus 2x means 3x plus 75 equal 180. Just subtract 75 both from the both side. Then you can see 3x equal 180 subtract 75. That means 105. Then 3x equal 105. Then x is what? Just divide by 3. Both the sides. 3 cancelled. So x equal 9. 1 is there. 4 15. 3 5. So x is 35 degrees. Got it? Right. Correct this. These are the answers for first 3 questions. So the triangle sum. Then we are moving to question number 4, 5, 6. Right. Now check from the following values, select the first approximation of square root 52. So you know that how to take the square root 52. Just take the square root 52 and take the lower and the upper values of 52. So what are the lower value of 52? The lower is 49 perfect square. The upper perfect square is 64. Okay, then take the square root of these and these separately. 49 means 7 and here 64 is 8. Now you feel that that lies between 7 and 8. Okay, 7 point something. So now check the difference between these two, 49 and 52, that is 3. Okay, here it is having 4 subtract 2, 2, 6 subtract 5, 1. 12 difference is there. Now you check exactly in between, that is 7.8. Okay, 7.5. Now check where this value is very close. Now you feel that it is having 12 gap, here 3 gaps. Now it is more closer to 7. Maybe you can check with 7.1 or 7.2 something, right? Then if you take like 7.2 something, then take the 7.2 square. So I guess that that would be like 7.2 because 7.1 is not there. So 7.2 or 7.3. So I check 7.2 into 7.2, multiply and check. Then it gives you the answer 51.84. Okay, now you feel that from 51.84 to 52, what is the difference? So now you can see that 84 here, like 200, that is 16. That means 0.16 gap. 0.16 gap, but as per our experience and when we are dealing the question, we know that 0.14 is a very lower gap. However, you have to determine by checking the other value 7.3, make a lower gap between that or not. Right, just multiply 7.3 by 7.3, then take the answer that gives you around 53.29. Now you can see that it is more than one more than that 53, that is 52. So you can choose directly these answers. That means 7 point you choose as the first approximation of square root 52. Okay, that means you are getting first approximation mean to the first decimal place. Okay, 7.2 is the answer. Question 5. What is the speed that a car should maintain in road travel distance that got it in 3 hours at a speed of 80 km per hour in 2 hours? What is the speed that a car should maintain in order to travel a distance that it goes in 3 hours at a speed of 80 km per hour in 2 hours, right? So now first calculate, there is a car travels with 80 kilometer per hour speeds within how many 3 hours? It travels 3-hour time period. When it start t equals 0, now equal t equal 3 hours. So first you need to calculate by this car what is the distance travel within 3-hour period. So first calculate the distance travel. So distance equal the speed into the time. So speed is 80 kilometer per hour into the time taken is 3 hours. Okay, now here hours and h minus 1 cancel. Then 80 into 3, that gives you 240 kilometer. So that is the distance traveled by that car, that to be taken by in 2 hours by the new car. So the same distance to be traveled, the distance is 240 kilometer. That to be taken 2 hours, just 2 hours, the time period. We know that the speed equal distance over time. Okay, now 240 divided by 2, that means 120 kilometer per hour, right? So that car to be maintained 120 kilometer per hour is speed to take that distance within 3 hours. Hands up those who got this answer. 120 kilometer per hour. That's in a different way. Okay, that is fine. Now go to the question number 6. Points A, B, C, and D are located on the circle with the center O. If BOC equal 120 degrees, so this is 120 degrees. Find the value of X and Y. Okay, now you know that from this BC terminal, okay, the angles obtained in the center is 120 degree. From these two terminal, angle obtained on the sector is x degree. So now you can see that x is how much? Half of 120 degree. So you can write x equal half of 120 degree. 120 divided by 2, that gives you 60 degree. X equals 60 degree, half of 120. Then here y equal as well. In that manner also you can think this is the angle at the center, this is the angle at the sector. So y also half of 120. So y equal half of 120, that is gives you 60 degree. In the other way, you can think that here x and y are the same rectangle. So x is 60 degree and y is also 60 degree. In that manner also, right? So the 60 and 60 is the X and Y answers. Okay, question number 6 done. If anyone having doubts, correct them. Right. Now we move to the question number 7. See there. Right. Now check these question numbers. Right. Measurement of right solid prism is given in the figure. Calculate the volume of it. So we know that the volume of a prism is given by volume equal the cross-sectional area into the length. P equal A into the length. Okay. Now cross-section is what here? That is a right angle triangle. Okay, then area of the right angle triangle into the length. So very volume equal. The cross-sectional area is here. Now it is mentioned 4, 3, 5 years. That is a Pythagoras triple. 4, 3, 5 should be there here. Then to find the area, you take this 4 centimeter and this 3 as the base and the height. So you write half into, that's the base is 4 centimeter, into height is 3 centimeter, that is the cross-sectional area. Into the length of the prism, length is 10 centimeters. Okay, now simplify 2, 1, 2, 2. Then take the answer 2 into 3, 6 into 10, 60. What is the unit? Cubic centimeters. 60 cubic centimeters. Okay, fine. That's question number 7. Then find the gradient of the straight line which passes through the point AB shown in the Cartesian plane. Now, here AB line, they are asking this is the line. So passing through that line, the gradient. To find the gradient, we require the coordinates. So I write the B as the coordinate here. X coordinate 6 and connect to the y-axis. The y coordinate also 6. Okay, then connect to the x-axis to see the x-coordinate. So x-coordinate is 0, the y-coordinate is 2 and 4 in between 3. So we know that the gradient equal the y-coordinate difference over x-coordinate difference. Okay, so what is the y-coordinate difference? The y is here 6, here y is 3. So just subtract 6, subtract 3, divide by x-coordinate difference 6, subtract 0. Okay, then take the answer. 6 subtract 3 means 3 upon 6 subtract 0 means 6. So 3 upon 6 means you can simplify further 1 upon 2. So that is the gradient. Okay, so that is one method, but there is another method. Looking into this graph also you can take the gradient. How? Just make a right angle triangle, creates this by the AB line as the hypotenuse. Okay, then take this vertical height. What is the vertical height? From 3 to 6, the gap. That is 3 divided by this horizontal length. What is the horizontal length? 0 to 60, that is 6. So the gradient also defined in that way. The vertical height is 3 upon 6. Actually, that is called the tan theta. This is the hypotenuse. It creates with x-axis theta. The tan theta is the gradient in that manner. Tan theta means opposite over adjacent. So opposite side 3, 6 is the adjacent. So that also gives us the gradient 1 upon 2. Okay, fine. Then question number 9. Find the minimum value of x which satisfy the inequality. This one, minimum value of x which satisfy. Before finding such kind of minimum or maximum, whatever, right, you can write this inequality as 2x minus 1 greater than or equal 3. Now bring this minus 1 to the other sides. 2x greater than or equal 3 plus 1. Then 2x greater than or equal 3 plus 1, 4. Now subject x just divide by 2 both the sides. Then it gives you 2, 2 cancelled. X greater than or equal 4 divided by 2 means 2. Now that is x greater than or equal to. So now you can say that they are saying the minimum value of x which satisfy. If you take on a number line that define you 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 likewise, and then x is equal or greater than 2. Greater means the right side of that value. So this is the right side of that value. So this is the shaded region. Okay, now you can see that the minimum value is x is always 2 or more than 2. 2 or more than 2 means the minimum value it can take is 2. So you write that x minimum, they are asking x minimum equal to. So that is the answer. X minimum equal to. Okay, right. Right, x minimum equal to. Right, correct them. If any doubts, send us a message. Right, now check the question. Right. In the right triangular angle triangle ABC, side BA, ABC side BA is produced today. Okay, right. Midpoint of AB and AC, AB and AC are E and F. Especially if AF is 60, AF is 60, they are asking to find the magnitude of DAF. DAF, this angle is asking to find. Okay, now check. Whenever two midpoints being connected, these are midpoints, then you know that that connecting line is parallel to the third side. What is that? That is the midpoint theorem. Okay, so how it comes here, B is a midpoint, F also midpoint, two midpoints connected, then that is parallel to that side. Okay, the parallel condition is taken through the midpoint theorem. Now you can see that this is 90, then this is also 90. Why it happened? This becomes parallel, and then these are the corresponding angles. Now you can consider this triangle. Which triangle I consider? EAB triangle. Then this is the one side produced and the exterior angle create. I take it as x, so I can write that exterior x equal interior opposite sum, that means 90 plus 60. Okay, then x becomes 150 degrees. x equal 150 degrees. That exterior angle create equal the interior opposite sum. That's exterior angle theorem. Okay, so here what are the outcomes you gain? When two midpoints collected, then that the midpoint theorem apply, and then this EF is parallel to the BC. Okay, then through the parallel condition, you got these two angles equal as corresponding angles. Then you apply the exterior angle theorem onto that. Okay, question number 11, find the LCM of these three algebraic expressions. So we have done lot question. Now we add paper number 46. Okay, write 2xy, how to write 2 into x into y. Okay, then you apply 4y squared. How to apply 4y squared? 4 into y squared, that is y squared. Okay, then x squared and x terms. So here x squared. Okay, now check. 2 and 4, what is the LCM of that? 2 and 4, you take the bigger value and check whether 2 can convert to 4. Yes, 2 can convert to 4. Then 4, then x squared, that comes x squared, y squared, then it comes y squared. So the answer becomes 4x squared and y squared. Right, correct them. It is estimated that 12 men can take 10 days to create a road, 12 men 10 days. How many men will be needed to complete the job in 8 days? All the times I have mentioned you that my formula M1 D1 equal M2 D2. You can apply this formula also. Right. So how to do that one? Man days of the first scenario multiply with the days and equal to the man days and man into the days in the second scenario. So in first one, 12 means right into how many days? 10 days equal the second scenario, the days given as 8, the M is asking M2. Then 12 into 10, 120 equal 8M. Just divide by 8 both sides. Then 8 cancel. Then M gives as M equal 128 divided by 8. 8 1 8 for 40 15. So 15 men is required. Okay, make the corrections. We completed the first 12 questions. Right. Any questions you can ask? Right. Right. Now check the question number 13. So figure shows a cyclic quadrilateral PQRS. Side QP is produced to T. SPT equal 100. Yes, fine. And PQR is equal 105. According to the given information, find the value of X, right? And now here it deal in cyclic quadrilaterals. You know that there are two theorems of cyclic quadrilateral in grade 11. Third term we are learning. What is that? The opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are 180 degrees, the sum of opposite two angles, and one exterior angle. The exterior angle is created to the interior opposite angle, like the exterior angle theorem. Okay, now you can see that this is the exterior angle of this cyclic quadrilateral. What is the cyclic quadrilateral there? The cyclic quadrilateral is cyclic quadrilateral given here, EPQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. So here is the exterior angle 100, that equal interior is this one, not the interior opposite value. So directly you can take that X as 100 degrees. Okay. Fine. Then check, these are two opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral, yn 1 and 105. So you can further write y plus 105 equal, right, 180 degrees. Then subject y, just 180, subtract 105. So y equals 75 degrees. Okay, y 75, x 100. Okay, now you know how to take it. That x3 equally to the opposite, and the sum of these two becomes 180. Okay, 1 mark per each question, right? Question number 14. A frequency distribution prepared from the marks obtained by some student in a certain class is given in the table. Using the given information, complete the histogram, right? Be careful to complete the histogram. Know these things. First to draw, before draw, check the class interval size. Here 0 to 5 like 5 size. Here 5 to 10 5 size. 10 to 20 that is having 10 class size. And now you check which one is, this is the 10. Now you check the smallest class size, that is 5. Now you can check that 10 is twice of the 5 class size. 10 is twice of 5. 5 wage degunya. So now you can see that then here the number of students to be divided by 2 to take the height of the histogram. Why? For the normal class sizes, you are not changing anything for 6 as it is, but here twice of the normal class size. Then you divide the 16 frequency by 2 to take the height, then that gives you 8. Remember to do that adjustment. In the exam, they will give the question in that manner mostly. Now you check 5 to 10, 6 height. Then you write 5 to 10, 6 height. How? Here 6 is in between that. Okay, then 10 to 20, 8 height. So you need to take 8 height only. If you take 16, that is wrong. So this is the complete histogram. Okay. So I will ask one question more. If they ask to draw the frequency polygon on that, how to do that one? So this is how to do it. So further refresh the knowledge. Right, you take the midpoint of all the small size width. So you take, but here you have two columns having small size, then make two midpoints on it. Okay, then you connect these two, all the points towards that, and then you need to connect to the x-axis. Then you take, after 5 by 5 it runs here 25 interval, and midpoint of the 20 and 25 you take and connect here. Okay, then from here 0 there, the left side is -5, then you connect 0, -5. In between that value, you connect this one. Okay, then that is the answer. So better way of correcting to the x-axis. Okay, right. But that is not required for this question. Just the histogram asking. That's additional knowledge, right? Now check here. 40 equal 10 to the power this much. They are asking LG 40. LG mean logarithm of base 10. Right now, I have told that all the time I ask you, right? Just conversion of log to the index, so index to the log. So how we do it here? That is the index format. You make into the log format. Now we know that how to take to the in log format. You take here the base side. You take other side log. Then logarithm of 40. You require a base. You bring that base 10 equal the index. What is the index? 1.6021. Okay. So what I did, this is called the index format. I make it to the log format. So I take right side log, there should be a base, then I catch the base 10 here. Okay, logarithm of 40 to the base 10 equal 1.6021. Now you know that logarithm of base 10, that is like abbreviation, short form LG. So LG 40 equal now 1.6021. So that is the LG value. They are asking LG 40. The answer is 1.06016021. Right. Okay, complete that 15 question. Right. Now we are moving to the question number 16. Grabalana. Right. In the figure, PQRS is a parallelogram. If the following statement are true, mark true, and if false, mark false. PO equal, right? This is a parallelogram, right? They are saying that PO equal OR, PO equal OR, and QO equal, right, OS. Yes, that is okay. We under which condition? In a parallelograms, the diagonals are bisected each other. Right. So the diagonals are bisected each other. Yes, that is true. Then the diagonal PR bisect. The diagonal PR bisect SRQ angle. That means these two angles to be equal. Tell me, is it true or false? What is your answer? Send me the chat. What is the answer? True or false? බලන්න එවන්න answer එක. Yes. That is Putta, false. It doesn't happen all the time. It happens for rhombus, and it happens for the square. Why it doesn't happen? Imagine if these two angles equal, what happen? You know that this is parallel and this is parallel. Okay, then see that Z-shaped angle, this shall be equal this. If this is parallel, we assume that this is okay. Okay, then this is equal this, and then finally see that these two angles equal. Then what happened? They are opposite side to be equal. That means this side equal this side. Now in a parallelogram, this also to be equal because these opposite pairs equal. Now you can see that all four sides becomes equal. Then it shall become as a rhombus. In a rhombus, it happens. But the general wording for parallelogram, we cannot say for all the parallelogram, it is not applicable. Okay, so then that is false. That's applicable for rhombus, but not for this general parallelogram. Okay, right. Solve 7 upon a minus 1 upon a equal to. Now this is equation, simple equations, mode having fractional mode. Now check the denominator. A is there, so make the same denominator A. Subtract the numerator. 7 subtract 1, 6 equal to. Okay, now division A there, make the cross multiplication this way and this way. So 2 into A becomes 2A equal, here 1 into 6 becomes 6. So now you can say that 2A equals 6, then just divide by 2 both the sides. 2 cancelled out, then A equals 6 upon 2, that is 3. So equal 3 is the other answer. Complete them. Now 18th one. O is the center of the given circle. According to the information given in the figure, find the value of x. Right. When O is the center, then mark these radius are equal all the time. Okay. Now, if these two sides equal, right, and further no need that much, just you know that it is a diameter. Okay. From this diameter, the angle subtended on the sector is 90 degree. Now you feel that is 90 degree. Okay. Then you know that these two sides equal. Then here 60 mean here also 60. Why? The same radius you mark. Then you can see that these 60 and 60 are equal. Okay. Now check this bigger angle is 90 degree. Okay. From 90 just subtract 60 to take x. So x equal 90 subtract 60. That gives you 30 degrees. So x equal 90 subtract 60, 30 degrees. Okay, that is the answer of question number 18. Right. Correct it? Right. Any questions you can ask? Right. Question number 19, see there. If here good questions are there and very standard paper. If AB arc length is 22 centimeter, AB arc length given as 22 centimeter. Okay. Find the perimeter of the shaded region. Perimeter, right. Now you can see directly AB arc length is this one, and here 7 mean here also 7, 7. So to find the arc length perimeter, you require this arc length, DC arc length. So how to find the DC arc length? Right. So this is 90-degree sector with radius 7. Now you can find out the arc length of sector with radius 7. So you know that the full circle is 25R, but here 90-degree there. So you can upon 90 upon 360. Oh, you know that that is 1/4 of a circle directly. 2 into 5 into R is 7 centimeter. Now 7 1 7 1 cancelled, 91 94, 21 22, 21 211. So that gives you 11 centimeter. Okay, so here 11 centimeter is there. Okay, now as per the understanding, I can say further thing to you. Here C equal to 5R means the 2 pi is a constant. See there. So 2 pi is a constant. Then I can say that C directly proportionate with R. That meaning is when R is getting increased, C also getting increased because that C depends upon solely on the R. 2 pi is a constant. So now means if R is twice, C also getting twice. Further knowledge. Huh? R is thrice, then C also thrice. Now you can see that the bigger sector, what is the radius? Radius here, bigger sector 14. So 14 centimeter with the same sector angle, that should be constant for the both sectors. For same 90-degree sector, radius 14 means arc length 22. Now the same sector with radius 7 means arc length should be half of that. The same sector when the radius half, right? Then the arc length to be become half. Then radius twice, the arc length to be twice of that. Okay, that's understanding with logically there. So now you can see that's how it came actually. Here 22 with the radius 14 arc, then radius 7 arc, it is half of that 11. Okay, but we applied the equation and found out. Now you can see the perimeter. Perimeter means sum of all these four side length. So 22 plus 7 plus here 11 plus and again 7. So 17, one remaining, 47. Then the answer should be 70 centimeter, 47 centimeters. Right. Okay, now move to the question number 20. Number of passengers in a bag in a bus is 25. Probability of a passengers who get off from the bus at the next station being woman is 3 upon 5. How many women are there in the bus? Right. The total passengers 25. Okay, number of passengers in the bus is right. Then out of that, the next passenger being get off is 3/5. Woman is 3/5. That means from the total bus, right? If the total members 5, 3 are the women's. Then if the total member 25, how many women are there? From 5 total, 3 is woman. Then 25 total, how many women are there in the bus? So you can see that 5, 1, 5, 5. Then 5 into 3, 15 women are there. Okay, right. Just probability multiply with the total elements of the sets. Okay, fill in the blanks in the given statement using correct geometric terms. chord of a circle is by the drawn from the center of the circle to the chord. Chord of a circle is bisected by the arm. This is the theorem, right? Chord is always bisected when a perpendicular is drawn to that chord from the center. Okay, when a perpendicular drawn, the chord is bisected. So that's the chord theorem. Okay, chord of a circle is bisected by the perpendicular drawn, perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord. So that's the theorem. From the center, a perpendicular drawn, then the chord is bisected. Right? If the chord is bisected, right, then that drawn line should be perpendicular. That is the converse of that, right? Okay, now question number 22, the matrix of multiplication, right? Now check here, multiplied and give the answer. Now no need to multiply whole the matrix, just compare the relevant values. So here write the order 2 by 2, here write the order 2 by 1. So now you know the order of matrix 2 by 1, that is okay. Now you check to find the x. Check that rows and columns multiply. This rows multiply with this columns and give you the answer, this one 3. Okay. Then you write here the 1x multiply with, here column is 2 minus 1. Multiply these two and gives the answer of the right side as 3. So just check the corresponding element. This row, this column multiplication gives you the 3. So now row into column multiplication, you know that 1 into 2, okay, plus x into minus 1, okay, equal here 3. Now you can see 1 into 2, 2, x into minus 1 minus x equal 3. Okay, now subject minus x goes to the other side, positive x, and then here 2 subtract 3, so x equal minus 1. So x equal minus 1, right? Take the answer of that. Right, correct them. On the paper, right, standard paper which suited to the O-level exam, right? Right, now check the last three question of the part 1, right, very carefully. Find, in the given Venn diagram, shade the region which represents A dash intersect B dash. Right, a lot of students fail in this question if you do not know that exact way of doing it. How to do that one? A dash intersect with B dash. So I can tell that here, see there. So A dash intersect B dash, this is my form advice to follow that. So both are having dash mean make the equation change. How I explained you, both are having dash mean keep a bracket and make dash outside. Then A, B they are, so you write A, B. Then intersection you convert as the change the sign to the union. So now it creates as A union B complement of that. Okay, understood the formula concepts. So A dash intersect B dash mean A union B totally dash. Now take that A union B first thing. A union B, A plus B both, but dash mean except that. A plus B, not A plus B except that. So that means the outside of this A and B sets. Okay, right. So this is the shading part. A union B is this part, except that mean outside that. Hands up those who got this answer for this question. Right. So in revise and rise also I have explained this kind of difficult questions. Okay, well done. Right. Right. Okay, 24. If right, for other things, for the knowledge, whenever you have A dash in union B dash, so I introduce you the formula. Whenever having both dash, right, A and B, make a common dash, then union can convert as the intersection. Change the sign. So now you can, if you have this kind of question, think by this formula. Now A intersection B use mean that this region, middle region, except that dash mean except that. Okay. Right. It takes 60 minutes to fill a tank completely this within water using a certain pipe. Find the rate of the water flows through the pipes. So the rate of water flow is the changing the volume upon the time. So the rate is changing volume upon the divide by the time taken. Okay, so what is the change in volume? Change in volume is 2,400 liters, right? That to be divided by the time taken. The time taken is 60 minutes. Okay, now divide it. Here 0, 0 cancelled, then 6 into 4, 20, then 40 they are, then 40 liter per minutes, right? So the answer is 40 liter per minute. So the change in the volume divided by the time. Okay, 40 liter per minute. Right, next one. According to the information given in the figure, draw a sketch to locate a point equidistance to A and B. Equidistance to A and B. So A and B means 2 points. These are the A and B points. Equidistance to 2 points are what? They are perpendicular bisector. How to draw the perpendicular bisector? Take more than half of the length, make an arc there, and go there and cut the arc. And then you can connect these two lines. So this is perpendicular and this is bisector. Okay, that is a perpendicular bisector, equidistance A and B. Okay, then they are asking, and the other locus 8 centimeter away from AC. Now AC is a line. So AC is a line 8 centimeter away from that line means that is parallel line to AC. So AC is there. This is a parallel line to AC. So that is the locus second one that is drawn. So which satisfy the both condition is this intersecting point. That is the point to be marked. This is the point to be marked as the location. Okay, correct them and send me your marks before move to the part B. Out of 50, how much for the first part? Out of 50, how much you gain for the first one? Okay, well done. Now almost near to the 50, everyone. 48, okay, well done. Very nice, because you know that we completed. Can you show me the question? Answers are missing putha 1 to 6. Why reason? When I move to a slide, the answers automatically deleted. Then you can refer to the recording. Right. The reason we cannot see the answers because I am using a different PDF format. That's why it's like giving a visualize better now. Question 1 to 6 we discussed, right? I can directly give the answer here. I can remember here like No, I cannot remember. Big answers there sometimes. Um, okay, so we completed that part totally, right? That first part. You know that we are now at paper number 46. So, and at the end of this month, it may be 50 achievement. Right then, end of February, that is 54, 55. Maybe, yes, maybe nearly 60 we will reach there. Okay, 60 papers. Some students are there who wrote 60 papers, right? Then that will be a great opportunity, right? That means you cover up 60 papers throughout this period, right? That's a major achievement. Then the exam would be very normal to you, sure, right? So for the last 10 papers, I give the priority for the second papers. Is that good or bad? So I'm planning to give the priority for the second papers after one, two first papers. The remaining maybe 10 papers. Out of that, I will do that around eight papers as the second papers. Okay, right. First papers now polished, right? Everyone reaching near to 50. That is very good achievement, right? This happens due to the right doing of such kind of number of papers, right? That's and but getting the theories well. All right. Without theories, we cannot do the papers, but we cover up all the theory parts as well. Right. Now we are moving to the questions. Uh, Part B, part one. Part B, one first question. Right. See everyone, directly see the answer when I move to the next question. Question goes automatically down now. Right answers. Right. Mr. Pereira spends 3/8 of the his monthly income of his monthly salary for food and 3/5 of the remaining for the education of his children. What fraction of the whole amount is remained after spending for food? Right. So 3/8 is spent for food. Then we know all the times we take the total income as a 1. That means 8 upon 8. Then the subtracts is 3 upon 8, then that gives you denominator 8, 8 subtract 3, 5. So that means 5 upon 8 is spent for foods. Okay, so for that part you have 2 marks. Then what fraction of the whole amount is spent for the education? They say that 3/5 of the remaining, right? So remaining is what? Now we calculate 5 upon 8. Of that means multiplication. 3/5, 3 upon 5 is for which one? The education. So then you can write for education, the fraction is 5 upon 8, the remaining of that 3/8. Okay, 3/5. Now 5 and 5 simplified, then you can see that 3/8 for this education. Okay, now you can say after spending for foods and education, he has a balance of this much, find the total salary. So now you know, then check what is the total allocated for food and education. So 3/8 for food and then education, here we found that 3/8 again. Okay. Then total for this food and education gives you 6 upon 8. So then the remaining for the balance for the he has a balance. Then what is the balance now? After spending for food and education, both takes 6 upon 8 parts. Then balance is 2 upon 8 parts. So that is the balance as a fraction. Okay. Now as a fraction 2 upon 8, then that 2 upon 8 was the balance as an amount that equal to rupees 20,000. That is 2 upon 8 parts. Then you can take 1 upon 8 parts as just divide by 2, 20,000 divided by 2. That gives you rupees 10,000. Okay, that is 1 upon 8 part is 10,000. Then total means such 8 parts. So that into 8, total is such into 8. Then that gives you rupees, right, 80,000. is the total salary. So you have 3 marks there. 80,000. Okay, right. So general question, not much hard. Every month, Mr. Pereira pays a loan installment of the housing loan that he has taken. If that amount is 10,000 less than the amount he spent for education, right? Now check for education, how much the education money. What is the education money? So education fraction is what? 3/8. So now you can write education money 3/8 of the total salary, that 80,000. From 80,000, just take 3/8. So 8 1, then 8, 10,000. Then here 10,000 into 30, that is rupees 30,000. Okay, that is for the education. Okay, now that says that if that amount is 10,000 less than the education, then you can now say that for the loan, how much he spent now? 10,000 less than of this value. Then rupees 30,000 they are, right, less than 10,000. Subtract 10,000. Then that gives you rupees 20,000. Okay, that is for the loan installment. That is 20,000 apply. Now they are asking what the fraction of whole salary is his loan installment. Whole salary king loan installment. So loan installment is rupees 20,000 upon, right, total salary is 80,000. So they are asking as a fraction how much. Now check three zeros cut, 0 cut, that is 2 upon 8 fraction, or further you can write 1 upon 4 fraction. 2 upon 8 or 1 upon 4. Okay, right. Now for that part, 3 marks are there. Hands up those who got out of 10 marks, 10 out of 10. Right, we're done. Okay, that is done. Whole question is done. Okay, correct them before move to the second question. Right, right. Now check the question. Figure shows a right angle triangle combined with the sector with radius 14 centimeter. So here also 14 centimeter, fine. Okay. Right. Find the area of the sector. Now area sector is a 45-degree sector. Area asking, so you know that the full circle is 5r squared. Then that is 45 degree. Then 45 upon 360 into 5r squared. So area equal 45 upon 360 means 45 1, 45 8. 1 upon 8 into 5 into r squared. R squared is what? Now 14 into 14. That is the R, then 14 centimeter into 14 centimeter. 1/8, that is 45 upon 360, simplified 1/8, 5R squared. Okay, then you can say that 7,172, then 2,124, 2,211, then 2,127. So 11 into 7 comes as 77 square centimeters. That's the area of the sector. Right. So that gives you 2 marks. If the area of that triangle ABD equal to the area of the sector, find AB length. Now the area of this triangle also 77 they are saying. Now this is a right angle triangle. How to find the area? This comes as the base and the height. Then you can write area equal half into base into height. What is the base you choose? Here you choose 14 centimeter. Height is like AB length. AB length take as X. X, that area equal the area of the sector 77. Then 2127. Now you can see 7x equals 77. Just divide by 7 both the sides. Then x becomes as 11 cm. X become as 11 cm. Okay, for that one you have 3 marks there. What we did, the area of this sector is equal to the area of the triangle. Here one side 4 centimeter, other side is as taken x. Okay, then find the arc length of DC. This is the DC arc length. You can find out that one is equal to 5r full circle, but that is 45 degree. Just you can apply 1/8 into 25r. So you write 1/8 into 2 into 5 into R. R is what? That is 14 centimeters. So 7172, 2124, 2122, 2121. So the final answer is 11 centimeter. That is the arc length. You have 2 marks. Okay. Then taking AD length as 17.8. So this is as 17.8 centimeter, right? Then this length found as 11 centimeter. Okay, this is as x 11 centimeter. And arc length also 11, right? Yes. So now what is the perimeter? Perimeter is the sum of all the outer length throughout this A, D, C, B, A. This is the outer length sum. So you take 17.8, add with 11, right? And then add with 14, then add with 11. Then here 8 point 53.8 centimeters. 53.8 centimeter is the perimeter of the plane figure. Right, you have another 3 marks there. Okay, you are adding all the outer lengths together. Correct them. Perimeter of the plane figure. Okay, right. Now we are moving to the next question. Right, correct them before move to the next one. These are the answers 77 and here 11 and 53.8 centimeters. Okay. Now we move into the question number 3. Right. See the question number 3. Right. Okay. Mr. Kasim, who is a share market investor, invest rupees 90,000 to buy shares of a certain company, where the market price is rupees 60 per share. The company pays an annual dividend of rupees 7 per share. Find the number of shares that Mr. Kasim bought. Right, the number of shares. Number of shares he bought, how to take? Just the invested amount, invested rupees 90,000. Okay, just divide by rupees 60 per share. Rupees 60 per share. Okay, just the invested amount divided by the per share, one market of the share value, market value of one share. So what is the answer? So here you can divide 0 0 cancel, then 6 1 6, then 9 subtract 3 34 5 6 5 2 zeros. Then how many shares he bought? 1,500 shares. Okay, how to find the just share? The invested amount divided by one market value of one share. අපි සල්ලි කීයක් යොදවන්නේ ඒ යොදවන එක share එක value එකකින් divide කරන්න. එතකොට අපිට එන්නේ shares ගාන. පැහැදිලි පොඩි concept එකක් තියෙනවා. Okay, he bought 1,500 shares. Okay, then find the annual dividend income he received. So they say that per share, what is the dividend income he offered? Rupees 7. Then how many shares they have? 1,500. So then you can see that the dividend income, total dividend income, annual dividend income. So dividend income equal per share, how much is the price offer per share? They offer rupees 7 into how many shares they have? 1,500. Per one share, 7 rupees. Such 1,500, how much? So 7 into 1,500 multiply. That gives you rupees 10,500 dividend income in totally. Right. So you have 3 marks, 2 marks for that one. Then after 1 year, he got a capital gain for rupees 4,500 by selling all his shares. Find the selling price of a share. Now the total capital gain is what? Rupees 4,500. That's the total gain. So you can find out the gain by one share. So that is gain throughout the 1,500 shares. You can find out what is the gain by one share. So you write the capital gain by one share. You can write capital gain by one number of shares. How to get the gain by one share? Just the total gain is rupees 4,500. That gains happen through 1,500 shares. Just divide by 1,500, then rupees 3. Okay, then rupees 3 is the gain. The gain එක කීයකද? රුපියල් 3ක්. gain වෙනවා කියන්නේ වැඩි වෙලා රුපියල් 3ක් share එකකින් විකුණාදී. And he bought for 60 to make 3 rupees gain. The selling price should be the 60 plus 3. So the selling price of share, so selling price should be rupees 60 plus that rupees 3, then that gives you rupees 63. So that the selling price is equal to the buying price that the capital gain. Okay, 63. So that you have 3 marks there. Okay, correct them. Okay, right, that is okay now. Mr. Kasim deposited the total amount he received as dividend and the capital gain in a certain bank. Total amount received, yes, which pays an annual compound interest 12% for 2 years. Compound interest rate of 12% for 2 years. After 2 years, find the total amount his account, right? Now you know, Buddha, what is the deposited amount? Then you write deposited amount. They say that deposited amount is the sum of the capital gain and the dividend income. So the dividend income is rupees 10,500. Okay, plus what is the capital gain he share? He got the capital gain is 4,500. Okay, then means total income that he going to deposit 10,500 plus 4,500, then rupees 15,000. Okay, now he is going to invest on the bag 15,000. So I will introduce you that one short equation to take the total amount through the compound interest. So that is the deposited amount. So multiplied by that is a compound interest rate annually 12%. Then how to take the annual total amount is just multiply by 100 below top 100 plus 12, 111. So that gives you the total amount can be taken after 1 year period. Then after 2 year periods means just again multiplied by 112 upon 100. Okay, so that gives you the directly the total amount here. But 15,000 into 112 upon 100 into 112 upon 100. So that is the total amount after 2 years period. So now you can see that two zeros cancelled. Here 1 0 cancelled. Just multiply this one. 15 into 112 into 112 divide by 10. That gives you rupees 18,816 one shot. Right. That gives you 3 marks there. Okay, හොඳ ගානක් බලා ගන්න. මේ equation එක ඉගෙන ගන්න. Right, loan into that percentage, if you imagine 5%, then 105 upon 100 for 1 year total amount. Then 2 year again 105 upon 100. For 3 years again 3 times. But in O level paper we are receiving up to 2 year periods the compound interest normally. Right. So you know how to deal with that question. Okay, correct them. Right, 10 marks is given for that one. So 18,816. Right, okay, now we move to the next question. Yes, Putha, which one? Third one. Here, Putha, right. After 1 year, he gets a capital gain this much by selling. Find the selling price. Right. Capital gain capital gain means, right? Imagine I bought the shares into a certain price now. Then I selling after certain periods to a higher price of shares. Then that difference of buying and selling of share is the capital gain per one share. Then total gain means from one share gain multiply the number of shares. That's how this 4,500 came. So that is the total gains by how many shares? 1,500 shares he had. Then you can find out gain per one share. The total gain divided by number of shares 1,500. So you saw that rupees 3 is the gain. Rupees 3 gain means he sold to a price which is more than 3 rupees than the buying price. The buying price was 60. So to make a gain 3 rupees, then selling should be more than 3, that 60 plus 3, 63. That's how nowadays that the rice mall owners doing. දැන් අද මොකද්ද රයිස් හාල් හිගේට හේතුව වී හිගේට හේතුව යාලත් කරන්නේ කැපිටල් ගේන් එකක් පුතා. මොකද්ද කැපිටල් ගේන් එක? දැන් යාලා ගන්නවා වී ගන්නවා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි කියන්නේ අස්වනු නෙල්ලන කාලයට වී එකතු කරනවා. හරි. ඒතර අස්වනු නෙල්ලන කාලේ වී ඩිමාන්ඩ් එක ගොඩාක් වී තියෙනකොට සප්ලයි එක වැඩි වෙනකොට ඩිමාන්ඩ් එක අඩුයි. එතකොට V අස්වැන්න නෙල්ල කාලේට එයාලා ගන්නවා V කිලෝ එකක් අපි හිතන්නකෝ එයාලා ගන්නේ රුපියල් 100ට කියලා. එතකොට එයාලා ඒ කාලෙම ඕක විකුණන්නේ නැහැ. ඇයි ඒ කාලේ මේ සෙල් කරොත් ඒ කාලේ ඕන තරම් තියෙනවනේ සප්ලයි එක. එතකොට වැඩි ගාණකට දෙන්න බෑ. එතකොට මෙයාලා මොකද කරන්නේ? මේවා ස්ටෝර් කරනවා. right storing. එතකොට මේවා සමහර වෙලාවට අවුරුදු 2-3 ස්ටෝර් කරනවා. රුපියල් 100ට ගත්තු වී අවුරුද්දක් එකමාරක් ස්ටෝර් කරා. right එතකොට ස්ටෝර් කරලා දැන් ඩිමාන්ඩ් සප්ලයි එක අඩු වෙනවා. right ඒ කියන්නේ හාල් හිග වෙන කාල තියෙනවා. වී හිග වෙන කාල අස්වැන්න හානි වෙන කාල තියෙනවා. අන්නේ හානි වෙන කාලෙට සප්ලයි එක අඩු වුණාම ඩිමාන්ඩ් එක වැඩි වෙනවා. එතකොට ගත්තු ස්ටොක් එක එකක් කිලෝ එකක් 100ට ගත්තේ දැන් යාලා විකුණනවා සමහර වෙලාවට 200 1 kilo. And capital gain එක. Right. Now bought for 100, selling for 200. So what is the gain per 1 kilogram? That is 100 gain per 1 kilo. So how many kilo they have? Maybe 2000 kilograms. So what is the total gain? Just one gain per 1 kilo is gain per 1 kilo 100 rupees into total gain means how many kilograms with them. Likewise, same applicable for the shares. Per gain, how much per share? Number of shares multiplied, then total gain given. So total gain given, now you got that one gain. How much? One gain per share. ඔබට ඔන්න ඔය ආකාරයට තමයි හැමෝම මුදල් උපයන්නේ. මුදල් උපයන ට්‍රික් ටිකක් ඔය කැපිටල් ගේන් එක. ඒතකොට හැම ශේෂ්ත්‍රයකටම ඔය කැපිටල් ගේන් එක අදාළයි. ඒතකොට ගොඩාක්ම රයිස් වලදී ඕක කරනවා. ඒතකොට මෙයාලට යන කොස්ට් එක මොකක්ද? කොස්ට් එක වෙන්නේ මේක ස්ටෝර් කරන්න අවුරුද්දක් ස්ටෝර් කරන්න යන කොස්ට් එක විතරයි. ඇයි සත්තුන්ගෙන් හානි වෙනවා. right ඒකෙදී මේ වගේම වි කොටසක් හානි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. සත්තුන්ගෙන් ආරක්ෂා කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේ ස්ටෝරිං ෆැසිලිටිස් ප්‍රොවයිඩ් කරන්න ඒවා ආරක්ෂා කරන්න යන වියදම විතරයි. අර ගත්ත ගානට ඩබල් ට්‍රිබල් කරලා සමහර සප්ලයි එක අඩු කාලවලදී විකුණනවා. ඕක තමයි ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකේ වෙන්නේ. හැම අයිටම් එකක්ම ඔහොම කරනවා. දැන් අර කොරෝනා කාලේ එහෙම සමහරව ගෙනාවේ කොරෝනා වලට අවුරුදු 2-3කට කලින් ස්ටොක්ස්. හැබැයි මිලිගල ගියේ කොරෝනා පීරියඩ් එකේදී මොකද කරන්නේ? අර මිලටම අර පරණ ස්ටොක් විකුණනවා. right. ඒතකොට ඒක අසීමාන්තික ලාභ ඉපීමක් සමහරුන්ගේ. right. එතකොට ඕක තමයි ගේන් එක කියන්නේ. right. එක ෂෙයා එක ගේන් එක ගන්න ඒ ෂෙයාර්ස් ගානේ මල්ටිප්ලයි කරන්න total gain එක එනවා. හරි. okay right now we are moving to the fourth one. okay right now check here. right, following pie charts with different types of vegetable plants used by Miss Padmini for her vegetable garden. Number of tomato plants are equal to the number of brinjal plants. So equal means plants equal mean angle at the sector also equal. Why? They are directly proportionate. So the number of plant equal to the directly proportionate to the number angle at the center. So find the magnitude of the angle at the center of the sector which represents the number of tomato plants. I take it as x, then here also x. Now you can see that all the interior angles here add up to 100. So 360. Then you can write x plus 90 plus 30. So they are the angles around the point. They are equal 360 degrees. Then 2x plus 120 equal 360 degrees. Then 2x equals just 360. Subtract 120. So just 2x equal, right? 360 subtract 120 means 240 degree. Just divide by 2 both the sides. Then x equal 120 degrees. X equal 120 degrees. So here it comes as 120. Right. So for that part, you have 2 marks there. So 3 marks. Okay, 3 marks. Number of chili plants. So that's the tomato angle 120. Number of chili plants in the glad is 15. Right now, find the number of brinjal plant. So now you can build up in this manner. So you write angle and the plants. See there. So chili angles given. What is the chili angle? 30 degree means how many plants are there? 15 plants. Then they're asking, find the number of brinjal plants. Brinjal plants means brinjal angle 120. They're asking how many plants are there. Okay, build up into that ratio. 30-degree means, right, 15 plants. If that's so, 120-degree means how many plants? So 0, 0 cancel, 3, 1, 3, 4. 4 into 50 becomes 60. So 60 plants. 30ක් කියන්නේ 15 නා 120ක් කියන්නේ කීයද? So 60 plants are there. Okay, so you have 2 marks there. Then find the total number of vegetable plants represented here. කොහොමද අර විදිහටම ගන්න පුළුවන්? 30 means 30-degree means 15 plants. If that's so, 360 means how much? So 0, 0 cancel, 3, 1, 3, 12. Then 12 into 15, it comes 12 into 5, 60, 6 remaining, 12 into 1, 12 plus 6, 88. So that is 180. That is having 2 marks there. Okay, that means total number of vegetable plants was 180 plants. Okay, fine. 1 month after starting a vegetable garden, 30 ladies' finger plants got destroyed due to pest threats. In the pie charts, is don't use new information. Find the angle at the center of the sector represents number of tomato plants. Now, what happened when ladies' fingers goes down? Is it impact to the tomato angles? Yes. How it impacts? Because the total plants get reduced. So now total plants get reduced by 30. By 30 lady fingers destroyed. Now it was having previously total 180, then subtract 30 now, it becomes 150. Okay, 150 total plants. So now how many tomato plants there are previously, you know, can find out that brinjal plants also equal to the tomato plants. Brinjal given 60, tomato also 60 there. Okay, then you can now see from total 150 plants, total should be the bottom, total 150 plants, how many tomato plants they are now? Same, tomato doesn't change, that is 60. So to make angle at the sector, multiplied by 360, how much? From total 150, it is given 60 plants. If that's so, from 360, how much? Then 0, 0 cancelled, 5, 3, 5, 12. 3, 1, 3, 12. 12 into 12, it gives you 144 degrees. Now it is changed to the 144 degrees. Right, for that part, you have 3 marks there. Right, so the total number of plants being changed, but they remain unchanged, the tomato plant. But the total change, then the angle at the sector also change. Right. Hands up those who got the 10 marks for this question. 10 upon 10. Right. Make the correction. Here 144, here 180 plants, here 60 plants, here 120 degree. Okay. දැන් පුතා ඊටාම සීමිත කාලයක් තියෙන නිසා right session එකක්වත් මඟ හැර ගන්න නැතුව ඒ වගේ යෙදෙන්න අපරාධයක් වෙනව නැත්නම් ඔයාලට අවසාන මොහොතේ තියෙනවා ඒක කරගත්තා නම් ඒ දේවල් සෑහෙන වටිනවා කියලා right. So everyone concentrate and do every papers in the questions. Okay, fine. Okay, right. Now see this question. Right, now check. Out of 5 contestants who hold numbers 1 to 5, 2 singers should be selected randomly for the final round of a singing reality show. Right, 2 singers. Right. Show the sample space by selecting 2 singers in the grid using marks. And now you have to remember, right, two singers to be selected. So if I sing a certain one they have the number 1 to 5. If I select first selection as one singer, for the second singer also, can I select that same person? No. By the common sense, we are going to select two different peoples. The one cannot be acting as the two peoples, right? Then that is doesn't given that exactly, but you have to feel that with the common sense, right? That should two persons to be selected, two singers. So one singers for singing reality show, if one particular singer selected, one for the second selection not available, it is got selected. So now then mark the two is available. This three is available, right? Four available, five available. If two got selected, two again not available, but all others are available, right? So three got it, three not available, others are available. If four got four available, others are not available. Okay, five got the five available, others are not available. So this is the right grid line to be marked, right? For that marks, right, you have 2 marks there. Then circle the area in the grid which represent the two singers who were selected, hold even numbers and find its probability. Two selected singers having even numbers. Right, that means both are having even number. One cannot take, then two can select with 4. Right, here one cannot, 2 4. Then here 3 cannot, then 4 2 can select. 4 4 cannot, then this one, then 5 cannot. So only these two events only, both are having even cards. Yes. Okay. Right, result the whole, that's a circle. Find its probability. So how many events belongs to that? 2 upon how many total? Here 5 into 4, 20 is there totally. So 2 upon 20, that means 1 upon 10 is the answer. Right, you have 2 marks there. Okay. Right. Then part 3, if two girls among 5 finalists complete the following tree diagram which drawn to the illustrated event selecting two singers from the final round. Right. There were two girls among 5 finalists. Two girls. So that means being a girl is 2 upon 5. Then being a boy is the balance. From 5 subtract 2, then that is 3 upon 5. Okay, now we are going to extend that second selection. The second selection also, this is called the second selection. We have to name that branch. Then there is being a boy, here being a boy, and here being a girl. ඒ දෙක මාරු කරන්න එපා. ඒ order එකටම යන්න being a girl, and here also being a boy, and then here also being a girl. Being a girl. Right. Then, so now check here. Being a boy is this much. First selection being a boy. Now for second selection, total 5 members there. Now for second selection, one boy is selected here, that branch says. Then how many total boys there are now? 4. Okay, then here 4 total people, 4 there, because one got selected. Then here 3 boys were there, now one got selected. Then boys comes as 2. Okay, then just no need to check. Sum of these two is 1. 2 upon 4, he also 2 upon 4. So this one, what is the answer? Here 2 upon 5 being a girl. So 5 there, then 1 to be deducted 4. Girl is being selected for first selection. So 2 there, then now 1 is that the girl. So 1 upon 4, then the balance is totally 4. Then 4 subtract 1, 3. Okay, that is 3 upon 4 is the being a boy. So that is a complete tree diagram. Okay, for that part you have 4 marks there for tree diagram and extending the tree diagram. Find the probability of the two singers selected from the final round being a boy and a girl. Probability of two singers selected for the final round being a boy and a girl, right? Then first selection being a boy and second selection being a girl, one option. Then being a girl and being a boy. These are the two branches. So take multiply the two branches probability, just 3 upon 5 into here 2 upon 4. So that probability plus with here 2 upon 5 multiply with here 3 upon 4. Okay, just take the answer. Here 3 into 2, 6 upon 20, plus here also 6 upon 20. So 12 upon 20, just divide by 4, 4, 3, 4, 5. So the final answer becomes 3 upon 5. Okay, there you have 2 marks there for that answer. Okay, right. That's the complete 46 paper discussed today. That is was the first paper and not much harder one. That's bit mid-level and the exam level, right? So you can count how many marks you can you gain out of 100 and you can send me a message. This much of marks you gain for this paper. Fourth question, fourth part, right? Fourth question, fourth part. Right. ඒ වගේ දැන් ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න. Right. දැන් අර ආන්සර් මකලා තියෙනවා. ආයෙ දැන් සමහර ලොකු ක්වෙස්චන් වලට යන්න බෑ. fourth question එකේ fourth part එක. Right. මේකේ කියන්නේ පුතා අර total මේකේ 30 plants get destroyed. එතකොට මුළු ප්‍රමාණයෙන් 30ක් අඩු වෙනවා. එතකොට මුළු ප්‍රමාණය අපි ගාව තිබුණා 180. Then 30 subtracted. ඇයි total plants ගන්න 150 වෙනවා. The angle at the sector හොයන්නේ දැන් ඉන්න මුළු ගානේ 150 වලින් right දැන් ටොමැටෝ ගාන කීයද? ටොමැටෝ වලට වෙනසක් උන්නේ නැහැ. ටොමැටෝ ගාන කීයද තිබුණේ 160මයි තිබුණේ 60මයි. එන හැම විටම angle at the sector හොයන්නේ total එකෙන් අදාළ plant එක කොච්චරද? If that's so 360 how much? එතකොටයි මේක ඉම්පැක්ට් උනේ ටෝටල් එකට ඉම්පැක්ට් වෙනවා මේක. ටෝටල් ප්ලාන්ට්ස් ගන්න දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ල 180 නෙමෙයි දැන් තියෙන්නේ 150 අයින් වෙනවා. එතකොට මේ අයින් වෙච්ච ටිකට අනිත් ඒ වගේම ෆිල් වෙනවා 360ට අදාළ ඇන්ගල් එක. ඒකයි ඒකට ඉම්පැක්ට් වෙන්නේ. Right. Then any others having any questions? Okay, having any questions? You can ask. So this is a good paper today, right? Put that 1 to 5 questions. I think you can see that one. Here the answers are there exactly. Here 7.2 got, and here we got 120 per hour, and here x and y equal same, right? That's kind of questions there, right? Question number 9. Question number 9, find the minimum value for x. Right, here we solve this equation, inequality. Just solve it first, like equation. Then 2x greater than or equal 3 plus 1, 2x greater than or equal 4. Then divide by 2 both the sides, then x greater than or equal 2. So x is always equal or greater than 2. Then minimum value is what? 2 or more than 2. Then minimum is 2. They are asking x satisfy the minimum value. Okay. Right. Any question? Okay, 91, 98. Right, then what else? 100. Okay, very good. 92. Right. Well done. So we have covered up a nice set of papers. So I think here some students are there who were for the 46 papers. So I'm happy about your marks now. You are gaining a lot throughout the classes, right? That's what we required. Okay. And nice to see that kind of achievements. So keep in touch with the upcoming papers also, right? If you forget to any things to do, right, see again the recordings, and every time, right, complete the paper, everything for this week. Right. Okay, Buddha. So we will meet by the next week. Concentrate very well and do the exercise and the papers, everything. Right. Okay. Have a nice day and good night to everyone. We'll meet by next week. Right. Yes.